All right, we are back at this old school site here, trying to glean some more coins. We had another permission this morning that we went into, looked at the historical aerial. I'll do a whole set on this probably on finding good spots. Found where the school was, went to it, found no nails. So that's a sure sign something's wrong. Looked at a newer aerial and it had been a gravel pit in the 90s and it was totally wiped out. So back over here we go. Had a signal here, working with the Equinox. We already kind of gleaned this out. You can see 1 cent on the back of there. So we are on the board with a weedy right off the bat here this morning. That is awesome. On to the next one. Absolutely beautiful morning to be out here. We're probably in the upper 40s now for temperature. Just beautiful. And we have ourselves another coin. Sure enough, there's another weedy. You can see the wheat cent on the back. Looks like a 1919. Pretty common year, but over 100 years old. On to the next one. Glean coins out of here. Here's another one. Ooh, you know what that is? There's a headdress. That's another Indian. Sweet. So day 2, we have an Indian on the board as well. We'll have to get a date later. On to the next one. Really good signal right here. I don't know. That almost looks like a silver rim to me. It's right here. You can see it on the side here. Oh, that is a silver rim. We have ourselves a silver dime, I'm pretty sure. Let's get out some water, clean this up. It's funny, the guy that went to school here was just in, I'll tell the story, just stopped by, and I cleaned up the other coins that I had to look at them quick, and he said, you know, we never had any money, and I said, I need more spots where people didn't have money. We have ourselves a Mercury. I can tell that from the back. Nice. That is awesome. Got ourselves a Mercury. Silver dime. On the board with silver. On to the next one. That Mercury over there. And I'm searching for the coin, and you can see it is right there. We're on to number 2, I think. And that's a Roosevelt. That'd be newer years right there. I'm going to wipe that. I think it's 1945 though. Very nice. Another silver on the board. We are still working away here. I think I got the settings right on the Equinox. This one's looking to be shiny as well. What do we have? God, I think that's play money. No, that's foreign. Look at that, that's a foreign. That looks like a Canadian silver dime or 5 cents. Canadian 5. Wow! Awesome is that? All right, wrapping up this metal detecting adventure. And this is a revisit. As you've seen, the first video came out, found wheats and a couple Indians in that token that day. This time I decided to go back and really power through all the plants and foliage that was there. There was a lot of goldenrod, like miniature rose plants and sage there. And I did some tweaking to the Equinox 800 to better discriminate out all of those nails that were there. And as you can see here, it worked. Didn't have quite the numbers I had the first time, but the quality is definitely here. Look at the age of these coins and the number of over 100-year-old coins, and we'll get into that right now. So we had 2 1918s, over 100 years old, a 1919, over 100 years old, another 1907 Indian, as you've seen in the other video. I had a 1907 in that one as well. And then we even got into the silvers. A 1946 Rosie. Now that's the oldest Roosevelt you can go before you jump into the Mercuries. And speaking of Mercury, here's a 1926D. Had quite a bit of wear to it, but still found it, no problem with the Equinox. And then the surprise of the day, the 1909 Canadian 5 cent. And this, I looked it up online. There's different varieties. This is the round leaves, and it did not have the cross. If it had the cross, it would be much more valuable than it is. But look at the size of that silver compared to an American dime. I'll move that up here real quick so you can get a better view of that. Look how much smaller that is. And even, I don't know if you can tell the thickness there, it is thinner than an American dime as well. So a lot less to detect, but the detector chimed clear as a bell on that. So the Equinox had no problem finding that. Really cool coin, my first Canadian silver nickel. So pretty cool finding that in this school site, which obviously we're still, where I'm at, we're a state away from Canada yet, but in the upper part of the state where I was hunting. I traveled 3 hours to get there. Like we always say, if you've got a good spot, I will travel there to detect it. 3 hours, 4 hours, not a problem driving there. It is worth the opportunity, the excitement that I get in doing the detecting, and the possible really cool finds that you could find at a location like that. So there you go, wrapping up Peter's School Day 2. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button at the bottom and hit the notifications so you get notified when new videos come up. And you can also follow us on 3d-outdoors.com. That's our website where we bring all our social media platforms together. See you next time.